So here we've been sent the Feyachi HL20 tactical flashlight. Now I've been looking for a decent flashlight for my airsoft rifles for quite some time now, so I'm hoping that this one meets up to the expectations. At first glance, the packaging seems pretty good, the box is nice and robust, and it gives you a nice clear picture of what we're expecting in the box. Okay, so within the Feyachi box then, what do we have? So at first glance, we're greeted with the instructions, which I'm assuming is a user guide on how to apply the actual flashlight to your rifles or your pistols, and how to actually insert the batteries in there. Onto the main show then, so we're greeted here with the Feyachi HL20 flashlight, which looks really nice and robust in an all black finish, as well as 4 batteries. So that indicates straight away that this flashlight runs off these batteries, and if I'm not mistaken, there is an optional extra that you can purchase with this, which is a battery charger for these. So getting the Feyachi HL20 out, again at first glance and first feel, this thing is really solid. So it's of metal construction, like I say, it's an all black finish. It looks really robust, doesn't feel like this would break very easy if you did drop it for any reason. And the actual lens on that and the actual torch looks pretty nice. If we turn the Feyachi HL20 over, it looks like we've got a battery compartment which is openable by this little hatch here, which we'll do in a moment. And at the back of the flashlight, we've got the on and off switch. So we have, very nice, we've got a single flash mode, meaning you can just have a quick flash here so you can blind your enemies or quickly pop round corners with that mode. And if we flick the other switch or the other way, we've got the continuous mode, which I'm looking at that straight away and that looks super bright, so I'm really looking forward to testing that when we go outside. So onto the actual battery compartment then. If we flick this little lever here and pull it upwards, it releases the catch, allowing you to expose the batteries, and obviously we get an extra 2 batteries with this thing then, which is really great. So all in all, we get 6 batteries with this, which is absolutely perfect. Probably would recommend purchasing a charger, so obviously you can keep these nice and charged up. However, it'd be interesting to see how long these actually last. Let's get on to putting this onto the rifle and make sure it fits. All you need is a screwdriver. You've got a screw on the side, which is obviously for your adjustments for your picatinny rails. We've got a standard AR-15 here, which I've also included the Trustfire GM35 tactical flashlight on here, so I can do a bit of a comparison against it. So that fits nice and snug on there, looks really good against the black, and it's very robust, like I say, so obviously any bangs on that is not going to affect the use of this, which is great. Fitting of this was dead easy and straightforward. Obviously the one screw means it's just dead simple. All you need is that screwdriver. So what we're going to do now is get on to testing this thing. As you can see, completely pitch black. Now let's go for the Feyachi. Yeah, now that's got some nice beam to it. You can sort of see the actual beam from that, which is really nice. And it does light up really well. So this is the flash function. So as you can see, you can easily blind people. You can easily sort of just switch it on and off if you just wanted to do a bit more of a tactical approach. But then obviously you can just switch it on completely, which gives you a nice field of vision. You can see for miles down there, it actually lights up really, really well. So obviously, as you can see, completely pitch black, apart from a few lights there. Let's go for this completely pitch black part here. And obviously there, we've got the Feyachi, which is pretty decent. Really well. Performs quite nicely. Just as a bit of a fair sort of comparison, we've got the Trustfire. Now let's give that a go. A bit more fiddly to sort of find the actual button on this. And there's the Trustfire. So still a nice decent light, however nothing compared to the Feyachi. So we've got the complete darkness part here. So we've obviously got the Trustfire light here. So lights up pretty well. However, when comparing to the Feyachi,
You've got a lovely nice beam there, a lot more glowing, and definitely shows up a lot more. You can definitely find a lot more enemies with this thing. So yeah, that works really, really well. Quite impressed with the light.
So final verdict for the Feyachi HL20 then. I absolutely loved reviewing this thing. It was great when I was testing it outside in the pitch black. Definitely beats the Trustfire, and it's very, very bright. So obviously it's going to get you in all of them tactical situations. You're going to light up the enemy and all of the rooms that you need to. So this thing is great. I like the functionality of obviously being able to have the continuous beam or just a quick flash, which obviously a lot of flashlights sometimes don't have, which is just a nice little feature. And not to mention then, lastly, I keep saying it's very robust. It's of all metal construction, nice black finish on there. So obviously it's going to go with a lot of your rifles or your pistols. It's obviously going to fit onto all of your standard picatinny rails with one screw there, which is dead easy, dead simple and straightforward. The one thing that I would recommend and suggest is obviously purchasing the battery charger, because obviously once you've run out of charge on all of your 6 batteries, you're obviously going to have to either purchase some more or have that battery charger ready. So thanks for watching. I'd love to hear your guys' comments on the Feyachi HL20. Do you own one? What other flashlights have you tried out? Have you got any other recommendations? I'd love to hear your comments. Until next time, I'll see you soon.